Right, ladies and gentlemen, back here on the Ncaa to do our second game here, the first round of the NCAA tournament. And we're here to recap number 4, Purdue beating number 13, High Point. And I'm 0 for 2 already. Picked High Point, and they let me down. They disappointed me. I didn't think they played that bad. I mean, both teams shot mid 40%. I mean, Purdue shot 45.9%. High Point shot 43.4%. Purdue didn't really take many threes, while High Point did. They were 10 for 28, 35.7%. Purdue was 5 of 15, 33%. It's just the thing that really hurt High Point in this game was rebounding. They just couldn't get a board to save their lives. Purdue had 50 total rebounds. High Point had 25 total rebounds for the game. Purdue, 24 offensive rebounds, 26 defensive rebounds. High Point, 8 offensive, 17 defensive. Got rebounded by 25 rebounds, plus 16 on the offensive glass by Purdue. They had to at least have like 18 second chance points. I mean, High Point hadn't lost a game in a while, but when you give up 24 offensive rebounds and near about 20 second chance points, it's going to be a hard game to win. And they just had no answer to stop Purdue in the paint. They couldn't stop Trey, Kaufman, Wren. Braden Smith kind of had a mid game by his standards, 20 points. 6 assists, but they had 12 offensive rebounds in the first half. I mean, they had 12 in the first half. They ended up with 12 more in the second half. 24 total offensive rebounds. You give up 12 in each half. It's going to be hard to win games like that. After the Boilers' lead was cut down to 3 points with about 7:57 left, they outscored High Point 16-7. From that point on, Trey Kaufman and Wren just couldn't be stopped in the paint. Braden Smith had a solid game. They just couldn't defend Purdue down low. They just couldn't get it together after they cut it to 3, but then after that, they just struggled to score. They were 10 for 20 in threes. I mean, they started off fine, and they were just kind of hitting a few here and there. Trey Kaufman ran 21 points, 8 rebounds. What was he shooting today? 10 for 16. I think he had double-digit points in the first and second half. No answer for Trey Kaufman ran down low for the High Point Panthers. They battled, but Purdue was just too much on the glass. Like, High Point battled, it's just didn't have enough in this one. Braden Smith, 20.6 assists. I mean, he had an okay game out of his standards. He really controlled the entire game. And that's probably their best defensive performance in weeks, though, holding a High Point in its top 25 offense to 63 points. And High Point couldn't really adjust its coverages in this game, especially on Braden Smith. He had a solid game. Heidi was the X Factor, I thought. Camden Heidi was the X Factor in this one. 11 points, 10 rebounds for Camden Heidi. He was the X Factor in this basketball game. He was really, really good in this game. Eight points from Fletcher Lawyer, 2 points from First, 2 points from C.J. Cox. 3 points, 8 rebounds from Harris, 4 points from Colvin, 4 points from Will Berg. 23-11 record. They will play the winner of McNeese and Clemson. High Point season ends at a 29-6 record. They were led in this game by Demarion Williams with 12 points, Benham with 11 points. Bodo, 8.6 rebounds for Bodo. 8 points for Giffa, 3 points from Johnson. Their best 3-point shooters didn't have it today. Pettiford, 5 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds for Bobby Pettiford. Yes, Bobby Pettiford, the guy who used to play for Kansas. Thiem, 6 points. Anderson and Hildebrandt with 3 points. They had 2 players in double figures. I mean, Purdue had 3, but it's just the offensive rebound that just killed High Point. I mean, they were able to hang around, even though they were down by 10 at halftime. They were able to hang around, but they just didn't have enough. I should have picked Purdue because of their offensive rebounding, how good they are at that. But I just thought High Point's 2-point offense would have played much better. Would have drive to the paint more, made shots there. But they just didn't. But congratulations, Purdue. They get to go to the next round, play McNeese State or Clemson, which should be a solid matchup. I think Clemson would fare one of those two teams would fare better against Purdue because they're more physical. But High Point gave their all, just not enough. So yeah, that's all to say here. Legal Outcomes, Craft more. Peace.